Hey, Jim Carson here from Blackstock Ford Lincoln in Orangeville, Ontario. Today, you may have seen our previous video featuring the Venom Mustangs and specifically in 19, the Performance Pack 2 car. Well, I'm in another one. We have lots of them, but this one is the 401A Premium Package with Performance Pack 2 and active exhaust. It's a beautiful car. It's got lots of great features. Let me just cover a few of them. In 19, Ford changed the stereo system from the Sony-based system, I believe it was, to the Bang & Olufsen system, and you can tell the difference. It's a great factory audio system. This car's Velocity Blue, so we ordered the contrasting blue stitch in these seats. Now, speaking of the seats, the Recaro seats are available as an option. It is not our preferred option, nor do we recommend them. Why? Well, they're $1,500 more, and for that, you lose power seats on both sides, you lose heated seats, you lose air-conditioned seats, and you get a very uncomfortable seat if you're anything other than a very slender body. And come on, realistically, how often is this car going to go to the track? Some of our buyers might go once or twice a year. The factory GT premium seats are more than supportive and more than adequate for the track, and certainly for everyday use, they're just awesome. Now, we've shown you before the mode switch that toggles between all the modes. Well, now with a 401A and the fully digital dash, not only are you changing the suspension systems with Magneride, and not only are you changing the traction control and the advanced traction, all specially tuned for the PP2 as well, you're also changing that exhaust note when you go to track mode versus Sport Plus mode versus normal. But you're also changing the dash. The dash will completely change its view. The entire dash will look different, and it's a great setting for the track mode. We're going to be going out on the track. We're going to be getting driving impressions. We're going to be getting impressions of the tires that we put on this PP2. The optional program we've talked about many times in previous videos. When you buy a car from us, we're going to give you 3 years of tire changes. That's twice a year. You can flip off your tires back and forth. Maybe you want to come to the track today like that fella is, and you want your Cup 2s on just for the weekend. Or maybe you want them for a holiday, whichever it is. When you buy an optional set of tires from us, we'll do that at no charge for 3 years. It's over a $600 value. The tires we have on this 401A Velocity Blue, the Michelin Pilot 4S, our recommended optional tire, available in the very same square fitment, 305/30/19s. Come on, let's check it out on the track.
Today I took out the Mustang GT Performance Pack 2. Wow, what a car.
Yeah, you enjoyed it?
It was amazing. It's a little wet today at the track, but just an outstanding vehicle. Real solid, just confidence inspiring. I couldn't believe it. It's so smooth yet powerful, and it's just that balance. Very easy to control the vehicle. I couldn't believe it. It's the first time I've driven a car with Magneride suspension on it. Coming from my car, it's just a complete different ride. Going over some of the rumble strips and some of the corners, you just don't feel it. It just smooths them all out as if they weren't even there. Once it's just handled, it adds to the confidence when you're driving that car. No, this is my first experience with a Mustang, and I'm just floored.
Rev matching in that car is another thing that blew me away. I know you told me to trust it and it's going to do the right thing. Tried it easy in a couple of corners, and yeah, it did a good job. It did what you would have expected, so I thought, can I fool it? So I came into the corner and I downshifted harder than I would have, for the conditions, harder than I really should have. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. Where you come in hot, you come in soft, just wait for it to blip the throttle. It gives the right blip every time. It works exactly as you'd expect it would. It's phenomenal.
It's just so easy. I always struggle with heel toe, and with the Rev Matching, that just eliminates everything. It's fantastic. It makes the driving standard so much easier.
Yeah, it was a blue 2019 Performance Pack 2 401A car. Pretty impressive machine. Very tastefully done. I've seen a lot of Mustangs that are a little over the top for my taste, but I like it. It's just enough aggressiveness to set it apart from the pack. But it's significantly more aggressive looking than a standard offering. Yeah, the Venoms are a great package.
I have the Recaros in my seat, in my car.
And what do you think of these seats?
They're actually super comfy. I had the heated seat on while I was going around the track. It kept my butt warm. My wife would have loved it. We just came back from Tennessee. And the Recaros do well, but those would have been much nicer in my car. That surprised me. I got to the end of the straightaway and I went to downshift and I was like, whoa, what's going on? I had to try to tell myself, don't rev match the car. He's going to do it for me. And it's on a day like today, it worked beautifully. I kind of wish mine had rev match.